Hi, friends. Maga Supreme here, coming at you guys with another reading. So, for this reading, um, I'm gonna be doing this a lot more quietly. It's like 3 a.m. and I just got off of work, and I kind of just want this to be a soothing reading. For some reason, I feel like I need to like be a little bit more soothing, a little bit more calm for this reading. I'm channeling at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know, I just feel like at this time, with this presence, I just need to be gentle. So for this reading, I'll be getting a sense for what you guys can do to welcome in the energy of this new year. Happy New Year's, by the way. Um, you know, that's something that I should say. I've only really mentioned it on my Instagram, but I gotta do something for my loyal YouTube subscribers as well. Happy New Year's. So with that, for this channel, I will be, I guess I'll get into pile selection. I already gave the title, so we'll get into pile selection. So for this reading in particular, I wanted to do something different. Uh, I want you guys to kind of just like trust your own intuition when it comes to picking a pile. We're not going to do a clairvoyant selection this time with certain cards that represent energies. I'm just going to allow you guys to be silent, to sit with yourself, to sit with your higher self, and to allow whatever comes to you to come to you, whatever number you hear. We have 3 piles here. So you have to choose between pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. Those are your choices. And for now, I will give you the time that you need to be silent, to be still, and to be focused on the energy of this reading so that you can truly hone in on your pile. Okay. That should be enough time for you guys to feel the energy and feel what you have to feel your connection to your pile. So with that being said, we will be getting started with pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, then this reading is for you. So let's get into your cards and to figure out what it is that you can do to welcome in the energy of this year. Pile 1, pile 1, pile 1. It seems here that your energy is very tense, very dark, bringing in the start of this new year. Yeah, there's something that's weighing heavy on you guys' energy. I'm seeing it very strongly because the cards that we have here is Strength in Reverse, the Nine of Swords, and the Devil. So there's something that happened here that needs to be released. Because here we have the card of letting go from our shamanic healing oracle and the card of forgiveness. And another one of your oracles talks about a friend. Your friend is your needs answered. Because the other card here is growth. Now, pile 1, I get the feeling here that you guys are bringing in the new year on a really on like the kind of a bad foot. There's an energy here that maybe that's right. And you guys bottom deck card, the Page of Wands. Let me bring that out. There's an energy here that maybe you guys have like been like kind of immature. Maybe there's someone that you might really need to apologize to. There might be something that you kind of just need to let go. There could also be the fact that maybe someone like kind of wronged you and you need to learn to like really move past that going forward into this new year. But I don't really feel that. I feel like that you need to really take a big look and examine yourself, especially since we have the strength card in reverse here. The strength card upright talks a lot about being disciplined, about being in control of yourself. But strength in reverse, it gives me the sense like, you kind of like lost control. You wasn't really as composed or like in your right mind as you should be, especially since we have the Nine of Swords following it. Um, there's a strong sense here, and I really can't shake this, that you guys are in a really dark place. This isn't good energy. So in order to like really welcome in like the proper energy or better energy for your year, whatever the situation, whatever heaviness you brought with you into this year, you need to let it go and forgive. With your friend, is your needs answered? Like I really feel like this has a lot to do with someone. Like this has to do with you and another person, especially with the devil card here. Because in the traditional tarot, the devil card is two people chained together by the devil. Here is just, a woman. I never really could quite understand this card. But there's something here, like maybe a deal with the devil is what I'm getting. This woman has a hairdress that seems to be alive. But I don't know. I don't know. Power one, your energy is an enigma to me. There's something here. There's something heavy that's been going on, and I feel like, and I feel like this is something that's very personal, and your guys and your energy is kind of like trying to repel me. I feel like your energy is repelling me out. It's only giving me like the key surface, probably because you don't want to be judged for this situation. But there's something here that is wrong, and you probably know is wrong, that you know that you did wrong, especially with the perception card being here. The perception card talks about, because it's the mirror card. It talks a lot about like action, and the mirror card is the number 11, and in the tarot deck is the number 11 is the justice card. There's something here that you know that wasn't right. The mirror card talks a lot about trusting what you know, that there was something here that wasn't right, that is trusting your truth, because you know the truth. You see this a little bit more clearly. And what's happening here is that there's something here that you need to let go of. Or that, yeah, because there's a splitting here. Your friend is your needs answered. In the description for this card, it talks a lot about like if your friend leaves you, or like if someone leaves you, don't grieve for them, because and when they're absent from your life, you'll really learn everything that they brought into you. And there's something here like, maybe someone is leaving you. Instead of a friend, this could be a lover. Maybe you just went through a breakup and bringing in the New Year's with a breakup, or like with something, something tense, something dark, something that's very negative that is bringing in your new year with. And in order for you to like welcome in the energies of this year, you have to cleanse it. I didn't know I was going to have to do this, but I might need to pluck some clarifiers. Let me take the bottom deck card for each one of these. And I'm gonna pluck some clarifiers for this energy. Because like I said, part one, your energy, your reading is kind of hard for me, because I don't really like giving bad messages or messages that might be negative in nature. But I can't escape these cards. Strength in reverse, Nine of Swords, the devil, letting go, forgiveness. There's something here. There's really dark energy. Seven of Pentacles. Tell me a little bit more about the energy here. Knight of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about reconnecting with someone, a reconciliation. Yeah, you gotta apologize to someone, Power One. You probably wronged someone coming into this year, and you know that you did wrong. Like, you know it. You know it well. With the Knight of Swords here, you could have said something really mean to someone. You really could have hurt someone that caused like a split and a chasm between you and someone else. Whatever is going on, you need to let that hurt go and try to move towards the energy of reconcile. Move towards the energy of reconciliation. Really take a close, hard look at yourself, Power One. and really think like, was the action that I did, like, was that really like the wise thing to do? Was that really like the proper thing to do? Was that something out of the energy of love? Because here with the Page of Wands, Page is in low vibrational energy, even when upright or reverse. And I feel like this is low vibrational energy. It talks a lot about immaturity. And Page of Wands tend to act brashly, tend to act without all the information, tend to just like go and do instead of taking the time out to like really at least get some sort of like gathering of like information or like gathering of themselves. Whatever is happening here, this is an opportunity for you to grow. And in order for you to grow as a person and to like really welcome in the energy of this year, you need to learn to forgive and to let go whatever it is that this other person has done to you. Or whatever it is that you think that this other person has done to you. Because I'm not sure if, I don't know. I don't know the situation, but there's something here that's not right. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks a lot about being left alone, being left out in the dust, and being abandoned. And I really feel like that's probably your energy right now. You probably are like, I don't know if you're hurting over like, you someone leaving your life or making an exit. But if you're not, you will be if you don't learn to like really reconcile this energy and to like heal and forget, to let go and forgive. Because spirit is urging you to reconcile with the Six of Cups up here. This could have to do with like something with a childhood friend or someone that you know since you were little. This could have something to do with a lover that you need to like really mend bridges with, because you probably wronged them in some kind of way or said something out of a place of insecurity, out of a place of doubt, probably just being up all night and just, you know, just in your head. There's something that you did. You acted rashly. You didn't take the time out to like have some patience or to like see what happens or what unfolds. You just kind of just jumped into this. You jumped in, made a decision. It wasn't a very mature decision. And that's coming through very, very clearly. There's some growth here that's needed for you, Pile One. And you know what? I wasn't going to mention this, but there's a oracle deck that all the other piles had, but I just couldn't feel any energy for this pile in particular. It's the Sacred Traveler Oracle. That energy is a little bit more high vibrational, and I can really understand here why no cards in that deck when they come out for you guys. You guys have done something wrong here. Now, I don't know how wrong this is, like for the fact that like I feel your energy is like repelling me and not letting me in. And on top of that, like no none of my this high vibrational deck didn't want to produce anything for you. There's something here, there's a wrong that needs to be righted. And I really feel like this is like really on a deep level. And in order for you to welcome any energy for this year, Power One, you need to right this wrong. You need to take the time out to reflect, to really dig deep inside yourself here with this mirror card and this perception card. Dig deep inside yourself and really find out what it is that you can do to like really like help out here. Yeah, because on a low note, the mirror card on a low note depicts honesty and clarity are required. There's something that you have to come out and admit or something that you have to say. If something doesn't feel right, look carefully at what is happening before taking any further action. Watch and reflect upon things deeply and trust your intuition. Curb fantasies and idealistic attitudes as you step into the liberation of seeing clearly. Honesty with self and others is vital at this time. There's something, yeah, Pawan. Your energies are really repelling me out of this reading. And I'm not one to like fight against it. If you guys don't want me to know anything, if you guys don't want me to say anything about this or whatever energy that I'm pulling on here, because this kind of energy typically doesn't show up in my readings at least. But if this energy is showing up here, I'm gonna respect it for as it is, and I'm gonna just give the message. You need to be honest. You need to be upfront with someone. There's a wrong that you have just done, or that it has been done. It hasn't been reconciled since maybe last year. Who knows? You know, but I don't, because your energy is kicking me out. But there's a wrong here that needs to be righted. You did an action that was very undisciplined, an action that wasn't very kind, wasn't very out of love. It was from a place of insecurity, and the devil really had a hold over your energy. It was a very negative, very low vibrational move, and you need to get some forgiveness in this situation. You need to learn to find a way to reconcile this so everyone involved can let go, or even you might have to respect someone from walking away from you because of what you did. Pile one, you might just have to respect that you're going to lose this person. Then you might have to just find some way to find forgiveness with yourself and your spirit for what you've done, for reacting immaturely, not taking the proper time out to wait, and now you're ending up alone or feeling abandoned. I can't escape that energy. But yeah, Part 1, I'll leave this here. Um, if you guys need any advice or any extra help on what you can do to reconcile this, please, you know, I would suggest that you book a personal reading with me, Part 1, so that way we can get to the bottom of this and figure out what it is that Spirit truly wants you to do. Because I feel like your energy right now is really repelling me. And if you really want my help, if you really want to reconcile the situation, you're going to have to invite me in. You're going to have to invite my energy in. Because right now, really dense, low vibrational energies are surrounding you, Pile 1. So, be blessed. If you chose Pile 2, the next reading is for you. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Pile 2. This is nice. So starkly different from Pile 1. So Pile 2. In order to to bring in the energy of the new year, you have to realize that this is a brand new year. So what that means is that you have to realize that in this new year, things can go any which way that you want to. But the fact that you have the morning in the world here, the morning is an extra card in this deck. But the morning, in my experience in using this deck, always refers to the morning time or something happening in the morning, literally, like this card is the morning. And with the morning in the world card, this is realizing that you're waking up to a brand new day, a brand new cycle, and a brand new chapter in your life. And being open, being excited, ready to follow your heart and see what this new cycle is going to bring you. The Queen of Cups is all about really, in this deck, she seems really, really sad, but in all the other decks, she's really just contemplative or in reflection and contemplation. The Queen of Cups to me also speaks of emotional healing, or someone who is led by their emotions. But Pile 2, strongly, what I'm feeling here very, very strongly is that in this new chapter, you need to follow your heart and to do what's authentic to you. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles here, which lets me know that, this is going to be very slow energy. This might be something that you kind of have to learn on the fly, on how to follow your heart, on what it means to follow your heart, or what it means to live an authentic life to you. But this is going to be that's the way that you can welcome in this year. Is to just be ready to take that challenge with enthusiasm, with be mature about what's happening right now. You're definitely stepping into a brand new energy, a brand new cycle. It's the start of a new day, start of a new era, start of a new chapter. And you need to make sure that you live this chapter in a way that's right for you. We have the home card and the new beginnings card. And these are definitely reflective of the energy that I got in the tarot. Why is my nose getting stopped up? Oh my God. Yes, we got home and new beginnings. This is reflective of the energy that I pulled in the tarot cards. This is the energy of being authentic. The home card talks a lot about like coming back to self, to your truest self, and that's a big part of the Queen of Cups. Coming back to your truest self, of being who you are, following your heart back home, following a path back home. And the new beginnings card is very self-explanatory. You're in a new beginning, a new cycle. Power to this, and this reading is very crisp, it's very clean. One of the things that I'm seeing here for you guys in terms of like the other oracles is rejuvenating rain and stepping into power. Now, with rejuvenating rain, it says clear the past and heal the present. And this is a lot of what I was telling you guys about, like realizing that this is a brand new chapter and a brand new cycle for you. It's time for you to forget about what happened in the past that shaped you or turned you into the person that you are today. But now is not the time for you to carry that energy with you into this year or into this new cycle. Heal that energy. Yeah, you have to heal that energy. And in order to heal that energy, because I really feel like with this rejuvenating rain and with this Queen of Cups here, like maybe your past was like really filled with a lot of restriction, like a lot of things that you wasn't allowed to do, or a lot of things you kept yourself from doing because, you didn't want to step on toes, or you didn't want to do this, or you didn't want to do that, or alienate or offend other people. But I really feel like in this cycle, Pal 2, it's time for you to do what's right for you. It's time for you to like clear out the person that you used to be and welcome in this new person. And part of this welcoming in the new person is learning to like heal from the trauma of your past. Because right now you're stepping into power. It's saying you are strong beyond measure. And stepping into power is the card that I got when I used this card. When I very first touched this deck, I got stepping into power. And this card is comes out to let you know that you are stronger than what you realize. You have the power to transmute your past. You have the power to like really clear that energy and to step into something new and to alchemize that energy into like healing, into blessings, into power, because you have the high priest card here, which is the guardian card. The high priest is, at least in this deck, is the complement to the high priestess. In this deck, since this is like a very feminine base, very feminine energy, divine feminine energy, the masculine here is more so like in service or as a protector towards this feminine and softer energy. And what I'm feeling like with this, the fact that the high priest card is a guardian, the very first thing that I channeled here was that you have a spirit or a spirit guardian watching over you. It could be a very strong masculine energy. And I really feel like this energy is like blocking the energy of the past. Like you are stepping into your power. And with you stepping into your power, that means that nothing from your past can reach you. And that's what this guardian card here is here to tell me, that nothing from your past can reach you. So take the time that you need to clear your past away so you can welcome in the energy of the present. So that way you can build yourself a better present, because you have the power, you have the authority. And one of the things here with the high priest card, it says a lot. Like if you do need help, help will be available to you. If you find it hard to let go of the old cycle, to like really change your paradigm and change your thought pattern into something that's more reflective of like what you truly are, there's help afforded to you. It could come in the form of someone that's older than you, or just someone that's a little bit more wiser than you are, someone that's been more experienced. But I feel like you guys, Pal 2, you are more experienced. You guys could be like not relatively new to spirituality, but you guys can be like, I'm hearing like you can already be a foot deep into spirituality. You tested the waters, you stepped in, you took the leap, and now you just like trying to dive in, but you're having a hard time navigating your way through. Yeah, you're having a hard time navigating your way through, or you just don't know what's next. So, what's next is clearing out the past, following your heart, and moving yourself towards your future. Here we have the ocean laughs always with the innocent. And this is the energy of like being lighthearted, of allowing yourself to have fun. This card, the story behind this card talks a lot about kids building sandcastles and like how the beach will play with them, like how it was sending the tide to wash away the castles for them to build again, and how nature responds to like your energy, how the world, the universe, because the world card in this deck is called the universe. It's about how the universe responds to your energy. And what's really happening here is that you have to be very, very mindful of the energy that you're putting out into the world. You're being protected from like putting out negative energies, negative vibrations, but that could very much happen if you don't really allow yourself to be mature and give yourself the patience that you need to realize that this change that's going to happen in your life, you welcoming in the energy of this year, is going to take some time, it's going to take dedication, and it's going to take a certain sense of like maturity and determination that you probably rarely had to show before. But the universe supports you in this. Yeah, the universe supports you in this. I get the strong sense that I need to read Rejuvenating Rain, because that's the key point here. Like the Rejuvenating Rain is talking a lot about like it's a big, big healing card of really realizing that your past doesn't have to define you anymore. You can be a new person. You can build a better future and build a better tomorrow today. Because I know my alphabet, Ken. Come on. Physical and emotional healing is occurring. There is a cleansing and clearing of old emotional wounds, and even a release of past life limitations is happening. All is forgiven. Absolve yourself. Forgive others. Forgive others their forgive others their transgressions against you. Why can't I say this? Oh my God. Forgive others their transgressions against you. It's time to let it all go. In order for new growth to occur, the old must be cleared away. This card indicates a time of clearing out what doesn't serve and support you. It can also indicate clutter clearing. If you don't love it or use it, most likely it's clutter. Physical clutter can be indicative of emotional clutter. It's time to release it and allow the cleansing metaphoric energy of the rain to purify and cleanse you in the deepest way. This is also a great time to go on a cleansing fast to clear out your body while old emotions and challenges are clearing out of your energy field. Use water for cleansing your energy field. Stand in a cold shower. Swim in the sea or run in the rain. Yeah, also clean your house, pal, too. Clean your house. Clean your room. If you need to rearrange furniture or do stuff like that, then like take the time out to do it. Like a little bit of feng shui can help as well. Um, but this is all about healing, and that's what I thought when I seen this Rejuvenating Rain. Like it's a very beautiful, very healing, very light energy card here. And it's time for you to clear that out and really just step into who you are here. I really feel like with the High Priest and the stepping into your power card, there's a sense of authority here, a sense of authority and wisdom that came from actually experiencing, from actually going through things. So it's time for your energy to lighten up, for you to really like step into this energy of like play, of healing, of just allowing yourself. What's funny is that, yeah, yeah, especially with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, if you guys can go near a water body, do that. There's a strong energy here of like actually the water of like the sea. I believe like if some of you guys like live near the ocean or can like take a drive down to a beach or like some huge body of water, actually like going there and like being close to that energy, being close to the sea, being close to the water is something that you're really being guided to do, and it can help you with this releasing process, pal, too. But honestly, in order to welcome in the new energy of this new year, plain and simple, only thing you have to do is just release your path. Release your past. Realize that this is a brand new chapter that's starting for your life on this new year. And realize that you can build this new year in any which way that you see fit, pal, too. And you're being strongly encouraged to do so because you are powerful, you are protected, and you can have the life that you want or start building the life that you want today. It's all up to you and it's all in your hands, pal, too. So if this reading resonates, please leave a like, a comment. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you guys want to donate to me, I love decks. My Amazon wish list is still in the description box. You guys can also book readings book readings with me, or just choose to just donate money. But either way, that's the best way for you to support my channel and to support me. So thank you for your energy, pal, too, and be blessed. If you chose pile 3, then this reading is for you. So pile 3, let's get into this. Let's get into it. I'm loving the energy already. This is very much different from pile 2. I'm liking this energy a lot. I really feel like this one might be my pile. Pile 2 was really, really good, but the energy here is very much in line with me. And I told myself I wasn't going to say that for this reading. I was going to keep it a secret, but I just feel it. So, pile 3. You have beautiful cards, beautiful energies here for this. Yes. So in order for you to welcome in your new year, what you need to do is change. You need to change, pile 3. There is a need for you to take inspired action, for you to like really cultivate the change that's happening in your life, and to like really be a leader and really active, and like really making sure that you do what you need to do for this. I say this because we have the card of integration here, and the very first card that's starting your reading is the Ace of Wands with the Death card. Now, Ace of Wands and Death card with integration tells me a lot that, you've really been receiving a lot of messages about your new year. I really feel like you guys have been like really keeping your finger on the pulse of spirit. You guys are probably in very close communion with the divine, or you guys are probably very much tapped into your own intuition. And I see that here in the Two of Cups. I really feel like this isn't like just like I don't feel like this is between the Two of Cups between you and a person. I feel like this is the Two of Cups between you and spirit, you and your life purpose, and like you and your life path. Like you're coming into a closer union and like a closer like you're walking in your life purpose pretty much, pile 3. And in order to welcome in the energy of the new year, you need to be inspired and you need to take action. Because we have the value and courage card here, which is take action with passion, which is Ace of Wands energy. It's more so probably Knight of Wands, but I feel it here. I feel like these two cards are like matching each other. You need to take action with passion. You need to be the force of death, the force of change in your life. Because death is a radical change in your life. And you need to realize that it's time for you to start doing things radically different. But what's beautiful here is that I really feel like like I said, you guys have a really close connection with the divine. And I say that because we have the sacred space and ancient wisdom card. Ancient wisdom talks a lot about like the practices of people in the old days, how they would go outside, to how they realized that the earth has grounding energies, how yoga was a thing even before it was a thing this time around. Ancient wisdom is like something that's really important, and I really feel like you guys have access and can tap into ancient wisdom when you decide to quiet your mind and access the sacred space. The sacred space talks about setting up an altar, setting up a time, setting up a place where you can go and you can like meet the divine, that you can use to connect to yourself and to connect to source. And I'm feeling pile three. Like I said, you guys have a very close, very natural, very intrinsic connection to the divine source. Your sacred space can just be like somewhere where you just choose to like make it quiet in your house. You know, a room where no one else can go into, or a room where no one else except you, and maybe like someone that you trust always enter. But either way, your connection to Father, I was about to call him Source, but I felt to call him Father. Your connection to Father is something that's really, really beautiful, and it's something that's really going to push you through. Especially since you have the Empress and the card of fertility. The Empress was your bottom deck card, and we have fertility here. The fertility card talks about like this being the right moment for a change. If you are a woman watching this, chances are there could be a pregnancy in your future, or you might get pregnant this year. Um, it might be something that you want later on down the year, but if it's something that you want now, this is your promise that it's going to happen for you. Because the Empress, it talks about pregnancy, and this card talks about pregnancy. But what I really feel with with two of the cards representing fertility is that right now your life is fertile. Your life is like meant for change. Your life is ripe for manifestation. But only thing you have to do is just take action. Like you can manifest your life. And that's something that's beautiful here. You're being given that gift because the divine, because Father, He trusts you with it. He trusts that you will take this energy and that you'll do something beautiful with it. Yeah, yeah. He trusts that you'll do something beautiful with it because you integrated so many lessons into your life. You integrated such ancient wisdom into yourself. I'm hearing like, just the energy of love, of compassion, of feeling for other people and like doing no harm. Of just like really just making sure that you become someone that's like a light and a force in this world. And you're really aligning with that path, Pile 3, and you're ready to walk down it. Only thing you got to do is just take those steps. But that's something that's going to occur to you very naturally because you're very much divinely guided. And I don't really feel like you have to do much, Pile 3. You don't have to do except do. If it's something that you want, something that you feel guided or like intuitively led to do it. And you're going to really realize how wonderful the universe is, how wonderful, how magnanimous, how graceful God is. Because He's going to bless you in so many ways this year. And the only thing you have to do is just take that first step. Just take those steps. Because when you take one step, the universe takes 10 towards you. And you're going to really, and that's going to be the theme for this year. You taking one step and the universe taking 10 towards you because you've been through a lot. You've been through an ego death, a spiritual death. You've you've changed a lot, Pile 3. You've become someone brand new, someone completely whole. You entered into a sacred and union with the divine. And through becoming joining the sacred union with the divine, you become more so like impregnated by His spirit. You're very ripe. You're just ripe. I know that sounds nasty to say, but you're very ripe, Pile 3. Your spirit is just like brimming and bursting with power, with really grace, with love, with such beautiful things. And the card that you had at the bottom here was solitude as well. You guys could really be spending a lot of time alone, and that's a lot with the sacred space. Like this year, like spending your time alone or like having like your alone time to like really spend time with Father, spend time with Spirit, spend time with your intuition. It's going to be very, very beautiful. It's going to attract a lot of goodness into your life. It's going to attract a lot of positive energy there, Pile 3. Yeah, only thing you have to do is act. You've been filled up with the Spirit. You've been integrating your life lessons, everything that you learned and everything you've been through up to this point. You've learned those lessons and you're ready to like step forward on your journey. Like, I really feel like you're walking your life path this year. This is the year where you step into your destiny. This is the year you step into your destiny. I'm hearing that 30 might be significant. I turned 30 this year. Um, So it's going to be a very significant number, and it could be a significant number to you guys. Wow, I was just about to say the number three could be significant. And here we have three, three, three. And I was just writing about the number 333 in my journal. I read about it. What does angel number 333 means? Angel number 333, I believe, talks a lot about being in alignment and having to go ahead to walk your life purpose. Yes, okay. 333 talks a lot about, yeah, in sacred spaces, a 21 card. 21 boils down into three. Here we have 3333. So there's a lot of threes. Death is number 13, 1 and 3. 334, another 3. Even though, it doesn't boil down to anything, but there's the number 3 is just like popping up all over this reading. This is all about being in alignment with your life purpose, pile 3. Pile 3. Pile 3, you guys are special. You guys are beautiful. This year is the year where you guys walk down your life path. You begin to start on like your true journey. The all your years, I don't care how old you are, all your years up until this point, up until this reading, up until this year was just training. Some of us had to go through training for a lot longer to reach this point, and some of us didn't have to go through too much training to get here at all. Or like maybe we just like we accelerated through years of training. I'm hearing that you accelerated through years of training. What would normally take other people like lifetimes to do, you was able to like master in a short amount of time. I'm hearing that, and that channeled directly into me. You integrated very complex and ancient soul. This is for very few of you, and I'm hearing that very clearly. For those of you that picked this pile, this is for at least like only like 2 to 3 people, especially if you're on a little bit younger side, like younger than 30. If you pick this pile and you're younger than 30, your spirit is like very advanced. You are integrating like you integrated a lot of like ancient wisdom, a lot of like stuff that takes people like their entire life to learn, stuff that takes people like until like their 40s or their 50s to learn. You've learned it very quickly, and that's because you're an advanced soul. You're very you're very powerful, pile 3. And if you're not young and you still pick this pile, you're still very powerful, and you still have a very close connection to the divine. So one of the things that you need to remember is that love is sufficient unto love. And here we have the light that lingers becomes a shadow to another light. The light that lingers becomes a shadow to another light is really, to me, really pressing the need to take action. Because if you don't take action, then someone else is going to do the things that you're meant to do. I really feel like, hey, it's time for you to grab life by the balls and do whatever it is that you want to do. Do it with courage, with passion. And time to not really worry about like the consequences of life, like or like be trapped into like the trappings of like this mortal realm. The earth yields her fruit to you. To you. Whatever it is that you want, you can grab it. You can have it. You're fertile. The earth is fertile for you. The earth is willing to produce. That's the real energy of the empress. Like the earth is like bent to her will. She works in very close tandem with its energy. Mother Gaia is very, very close to the empress. And the world is just waiting to bless you. The universe, Father, and Source is just waiting to bless you. So you just need to figure out what it is that you want and start taking the proper steps towards it. And I'm getting like big insight and a lot of flashes into my mind right now. This really is my pile, and I'm getting like massive downloads, but that's stuff from me. I don't want to put that here to, keep my manifestations to myself. But I know you guys have been getting flashes of inspiration and what it is that you want in your life. It's time to go for it. So I'm going to read Wondrous Universe. This is Wondrous Universe here. You can see this guy is a wizard. This is about you manifesting and using your power, using your connection to like manifest your reality, to bring things that you want. And it says, walk in beauty. You live in a beautiful and wondrous universe. You are a beautiful being. Take time to see and cherish the wonders of life wherever you go. It transforms your life. There is remarkable beauty within you. Simply acknowledging it allows it to surface even more. Take time to create beauty in your home. Take time to create beauty in your home will manifest in your life. You know, there's spelling errors. There's grammatical errors in this book. Okay. The time you take to create beauty in your home will manifest in your life. No, I'm just dyslexic and tired. Okay. In native traditions, and here it is with ancient wisdom. In native traditions, walking in beauty means to honor all the natural cycles of life and to experience a sacred communion with the Creator in all things, including oneself. What was I saying here with the fucking Two of Cups? And the whole like experiencing all the natural cycles of life. The Empress herself represents life and death, like the growing, the shifting of the seasons, the wonderful way that the earth like works and the cycle that it works. And here we have death. The Empress itself could literally be life, and you have death here as well. Really honoring the cycles and like really just being that one in alignment with the universe. This whole reading just speaks of alignment, of really just like having deep ancient knowledge integrated and like disseminated into your being. And this year is the year where, you know, your downloads are done for most of us. Your downloads are done, and it's time for you to just like go forth, go along your path, do what you have to do. You have communion with the divine. There's always beauty around you and within you. The sacred traveler constantly looks for and embraces the majestic, wondrous universe in all forms. You could hear it in the song of an early morning bird. You can smell it in the aroma of freshly baking bread, and you can see it in the way the clouds float across the sky. The more you seek beauty, the more it will find you, and the more you will find yourself in a beautiful world. So yeah, pile three. In order for you to welcome any energy of the new year, you just need to go and live life. Go out there and seize the life that you want for yourself. You are supported by the highest, the highest of energies, the highest of forces there is. Like, it's time for you to take everything that you've learned, you beautiful, powerful soul, go out there and do what it is that you need to do. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Go out there and be a light to the world. Be the light that leads and not the light that lingers, not the light that turns into a shadow to another light. No more just like making yourself small, no more shrinking, no more not letting yourself truly be great. It's time for you to like go out there and revel in your union with the divine, with Father. You are in a very close and intertwined connection with him, with his energies, with who he are as a being. You've been transformed. You've been healed by him. You have the courage and the strength that you need to go forth. And now it's the time for you to go forth. This year, it's all about you sowing the seeds and like really bringing all the things that you want into fruition. You have the power. So go and go do it. So pile three, if this reading resonate with you, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you want to support my channel, you can do so by donating money, donating a deck, or booking a reading with me. All of which of how to do those is in the description box. So thank you guys and be blessed. I'm going to go get some sleep. Bye.